Yeah, we're back again. As I promised you, I did promise you, right? We are still on the exodus of the EFF founders that are crossing the floor to the MKP, the newly formed Mkonto Wesizwe party. So, guys, this is the time for us to unveil the latest chapter of the EFF saga. One that has taken some truly unexpected turns. Pew! With high profile exits, factional splits, surprise appearance from Jacob Zuma's camps. Yeah, it's wild, guys, but let's just jump into it anyways. It's wild and sad, right? Because we coming from the days whereby Shivambu and Malemo were good friends, right? Good buddies, good buddies, good buddies. But now it's kind of more like goodbyes, goodbyes, goodbyes. You understand what I'm trying to say, yeah? Because it all started back in 2013. Remember how close the guys were? Whereby Shivambu and Malemo, wherever they are, you'll see them together. And the fear of young leaders as well. They broke away from the ANC Youth League. What was their mission? Their mission was to take on economic inequality. And that's what they did. They shook up South Africa politics. And for years, they did just that, rallying for the working class, championing land redistribution, and pushing for nationalization. You understand? Of key industries, the mines, you know, Transnet, what else? I don't know. But lately, the party founders, all those founding members, guys, they have been making a quick exit. And these departures haven't just been quiet goodbyes, like, I'm gone. They have been seismic shifts. Everybody can feel it. Sad. But that's the truth. That's the truth. We are facing today. So right now we let us move on to the breaking news. The bigger. See, when it comes to this guy, it makes me think many things like, uh-uh, this, this move, is not make sure. This is a very calculated and intellectual move that is being done by these guys. Probably are they not taking over MK? I feel like they're trying to take over MK so that on the next elections, or they can take over KwaZulu Natal for that matter. Probably, I don't know, man. This is my own conspiracy theory that I'm coming up with. It's like, okay, MK took our people from KwaZulu Natal. Let's just go take the whole party and act as if we're fighting over here. And then they are winning, as they will be getting the founding members of the EFF joining. They may be all on the left.
A lot of soul searching. Yeah, I've taken a decision that I will be joining MK. And as I say, I'm joining MK because I believe that it is the vehicle through which we will achieve the much needed black and progressive unity. No, I haven't, to be fair, and I have tried to reach out to him, but it's not. There's no need to inform anyone at any particular time. I'm sure there's no bad blood, so we will talk.
As a courtesy?
Yes, as a courtesy.
There's no bad blood, as you can hear. There's no bad blood. So it's all done. It's all done because of some. Yeah, there's nothing personal. Is nothing done against any particular person in any form, in any shape. This is not an attack. This is not. That's what he's saying. That's what he claims, right? But also, he did somehow claim the fact that he and Jacob Zuma kind of like discussed the formation of the party itself. Dalimpofu says he conceptualized the formation of the MK party alongside Jacob Zuma. So that's what I'm talking about. So this guy also feels like MK party was formed by him, as we all saw that he was always by Jacob Zuma. I think even when they were fighting over the name, was it the name or the who's the founder? When they were trying to register it on the IEC, this guy was the guy was fighting for them actually to really get registered. You know, he's the one who came with the tactics. He's the one who came with the plans and then advised these guys legally on what to do so that the MK party can actually be on the ballot paper. And it happened. So because of him, and I've always seen that he's part of it, like throughout in many conferences, even when they were welcoming who's this? Slope, Judge Slope, when he was coming back and he was there. You know what I mean? I feel like most of the people that are in the MK party, he's the one who kind of like cooked that pot. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a big mind. So I'm also thinking, man, and they not trying to take over the MK party? I don't know, but we are about to find out. So, man, as Dalimpofu in this case left the EFF, he's one of the former founders. I mean, now he was one of the chair. He was a chairperson, in fact. So he just boom, that's a bombshell for many people. But as I was explaining it, for me, it's not. But he's out now, and on it's not only that, he's leading a new movement as well of Mkhonto Wesizwe Party, a project he says he's been in works, you know what I mean, for over a year now. According to him, Mbofu, this new party was born from months underground talks between him and former president. He's like emphasizing those guys. So let us not just take it for granted that Mpofu has been part of the MK party all these days, all these years. I mean, all these months, because it's not even a year old. So yeah, here's what Shivambu's saying. Welcome, Flo Shivambu. Welcome Advocate Dalimpofu to the movement, which has superior ideological, political, and organizational capacity, composure, and temperament to unite all the anti-colonial, anti-imperialist, and racist progressive forces in South Africa to fight for total political, economic, and social, special cultural and knowledge or ideological freedom and emancipation. Umkhonto Wesizwe is blessed to be joined by capable, disciplined, hardworking, and selfless leaders. It's no retreat. Gwaza Mkhonto, Gwaza, Gwaza. There he is with the founder himself, the king, Jacob Zuma. I call him Trump, South African Trump, mastermind, mega mind. Let me show you the what I just read right now. There they are. Right, here's the Floyd Shivambu's tweet. Welcome Advocate Dalambofu to the movement, which has superior ideological, political, and organizational capacity, composure, and temperament to unite all the anti-colonial, anti-imperialist, anti-racist, progressive forces in South Africa to fight for total political, economic, social, spatial, cultural, and knowledge, or ideological freedom and emancipation. Umkhonto wesizwe is blessed to be joined by capable, disciplined, hardworking, and selfless leaders. It's no retreat. Waza Mkhonto, Waza. So this is all what I was reading, and then boom, there they are. Man, Mbofu together with Jacobs, Jay-Z, Zuma, Ugeza, Hlekisa, Mr. Shower, Bati, eh, is Jambane Likapondo. All right. With that being said, let's move along, man. Let's unveil. We said we promised to talk about this, man. But we all know that Shivambu as well as both are not the only people who have left. Earlier on, Andy Lemtratima as well left and then founded the Black Land First, BLF, of which he also dissolved. I don't know what happened to it, but then he also joined MK Party. And then Paul Ramakatsi, Hlegiwe Hlophe, there's a lot of guys who left EFF, whom were part of the founding coordinators of the EFF. So, what's driving this exodus? Well, it's a cocktail of discontent, leadership, tussles, and shifting political alliances. Some members have openly called for Malema to take a back seat. Others see the rising women's caucus as the future leadership of the party. And then there's the EFF's elections results, guys. We have to look at that too. Who wants to be part of the losers or the losing team? And let's just say it did exactly wow the base. The results, man. Like guys are like, yo, is this what we worked for? We worked so hard for. Like they were not sleeping, guys. So man, who knows what's next for the EFF? Nobody does. So here we are, the EFF, a party that started in a bold movement for economic freedom, now faces one of the biggest challenges yet, keeping its house in order. Guys, politicians, do you trust them? I don't, because this Malema once said, I will kill for Zuma. And the next thing, what he did, he was against Zuma. He made sure that Zuma gets out of the office. And together with his friend, Shivambu, we saw him Malema drinking tea with Jacob Zuma. And later on, Jacob Zuma is forming a party. And then that party is consuming everyone from the EFF party. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you trying to tell me here, man? Are you trying to tell me that we sleep? We don't see this. These guys, man, they even said things like, I mean, at the time, back in the day, when they were asked, right, that are they fighting or what? Are they having any problems? All right. Guess what Shivambu said when he was the deputy president of the EFF? He was together with the Batembu King, the one and only. Let's just check this out.
element. When you look at, for example, other political parties, I don't know if I should mention their names when they host events of this magnitude to fill up stadiums. Do you think the EFF is on par with, let me mention it, the ruling party when they host events that also have the same number or the capacity of 100,000 people? of 94,000?
No organizational capacity of the EFF. And I think that has been proven time and time again. But this is obviously the showcase. To come to FNB, just to have the guts to say we're going to fill up FNB, let alone actually doing it as you can see now, means that you have trust in your systems. And this is not just about celebration, it's also to demonstrate to our people that if we say to you in January or February, we're going to organize and fill up FNB Stadium, we will do that. And when we say everyone is going to be there, from traditional leaders, from traditional leaders, and
So yeah, yes, obviously he will be talking the same words now that he is on the MK party. As we can see there, they are being joined by Shivambu together with I hear a voice of who's this guy who likes singing? Lozy as well. There he goes. Goes with fruity stuff there. I don't know why is he holding this guy like that and stuff. You know how he is, like singing and stuff.
A warning to you.
What's
What
to
do you
say?
say to such reports?
No, they are just taking things out of context. There will never be a time that the EFF will be divided because of my differences with the commander in chief. We have been working together. I was thinking that for 15 solid years, like literally getting to interact every day for the past 15 years since we started working together politically. So we've been together and we'll be together forever. We represent a generational mission which will never be distracted by anything. And more than being political partners in terms of the political work, we are brothers. It's like as if we are blood brothers. So there is never a time that the EFF will be distracted. So the opportunists, of course, they will try to give whatever interpretation, but we are a solid organization. That is why we were able foundationally to rally everyone else behind the struggle for economic emancipation in our lifetime. It is a solid program which we are going to sustain until we attain victory of all the progressive forces, not only in South Africa, but in the entire continent.
All right, thank you so much for your time. They call themselves a government in waiting. That is what the economic
Guys, you can hear they are having a project that they will stick on until they they are victorious as the progressive side throughout Africa. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I hear things that these guys are not saying. You know what I mean? But I think that's how we should be listening to these politicians when they say, I will never go part ways with my friend, my brother, or because of our differences. But if you'd go to other platforms, you'd find out it's because of their differences. But then now and again, we don't know what is happening, guys. We don't know because these guys said this last year and they're already here now. We know these guys, they were in the ANC, they said they will never go away, and then they were already in the red t shirt, but now they are wearing a green one. So I don't know if they are chameleons or what, but they are changing colors on us. If you'd vote them into power, would then they change? Wouldn't they? I don't know. So with that being said, I'm out. See you when I see you again. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Did you hear what I just said? It's like you're not listening to me when I'm telling you this. Please do this. Subscribe, share, like. You are not listening. I am saying subscribe, like, share. You don't hear what I'm saying. I said subscribe, like, share. You're not listening to what I'm saying, man. I'm saying subscribe, like, share. Follow if you're seeing this on Facebook so that we can remove this. StreamYard powered by StreamYard, so that I can pay for it. monetize it. Nah, it's fine, man. Don't subscribe and like for that. Just subscribe so that you can get more news like this one. Like just for the algorithm so that somebody else can get the same thing. Please do share it because it's more like you're helping out the algorithm as well. All right. With that being said, this is Upanigadondo and Mpofu leaves left the EFF for MK. And from me to you, man, see you on the next.